The Special Assistant on Media and Public Affairs to former Minister of State for Petroleum Resources, Chief Timipre Sylva, Julius Bokoru, has dismissed reports linking his principal to an alleged coup plot, describing them as baseless and politically motivated. Bokoru said the rumors were being spread by desperate politicians ahead of the 2027 elections, claiming they viewed Silva as a major obstacle to their ambitions. He described the former Bayelsa State governor as a thoroughbred Democrat who has remained a staunch supporter of President Bola Tinubu, noting that Silva recently led the APC structure in Bayelsa State to endorse the president. Bokoru confirmed that Silva's Abuja residence was recently raided by men believed to be military operatives, causing extensive damage, but said the former minister and his wife were both out of the country at the time. He also dismissed reports that Silva fled Nigeria, insisting the defense headquarters had already denied any coup plot and reaffirmed that Silva had no involvement in any such scheme. Joining us in the studio to discuss this development is Malam Hamza Idris, the editor-in-chief and deputy editorial director at Media Trust. Good evening and thank you for joining us, Mr. Hamza Idris.
Thank you, Mohammed. Nice
what do you make of this development? The defense headquarters denying the existence of a coup plot, and then allegations of damages to Silva's residence, and now this, if you like, public statement by his former chief press secretary.
That is Bokoru. Well, it's just to create a nexus, but to be also careful, because anything that has to do with issue is extremely sensitive, and that is what we've been observing here at Media Trust across all our platforms. Of course, we'll be reporting, and we've been trying to carry Nigerians along to put the whole matter, in context for them. But then, if the military have raided the house of the former minister, a chieftain of the ruling party, that is Silva, then I think they have put to rest all the speculations about what is really happening. Of course, we still believe in what they are saying, at least for now, that all the arrests they have made, which has now risen to over 40, both military operatives and the civilian population. But Nigerians will continue to ask, why raiding the house of Silva? And if you check the national dailies, including the broadcast establishments, you realize that the story is there. That, of course, Silva, has been fingered as part of those allegedly sponsoring the military operatives that attempted to seize power from President Tinubu.
Well, with this development, will you say then there appears to be some truth, if you like, to the rumor of a coup plot? Will you say, as a journalist, someone who is a high editorial staff, there appears to be some semblance of truth to the occurrence of a coup plot?
I would not say that, but then our role as media operatives is to report things as they unfold, and that's what we've been doing. And as I said earlier, if you put 1 + 1, ordinarily, even in primary school, it will give you 2. If you put 2 + 2, it will give you 4. At the beginning, some military operatives were arrested, 16 in number. And then the military had issued a statement saying those people were actually being interrogated for indiscipline and other, misdemeanor in the military cycle. But then, going by what has been coming out, what has been trickling out to the generality of Nigerians, and even those who are watching what is happening in Nigeria, it is a source of worry, because accountability in governance is very, very important. All over the world, especially around Africa, the issue of coup is synonymous with governance. If it succeeds, you just move on that there is new government. But if it did not succeed, it remains as a plot. And history will judge. If both the government and the military hierarchy come out and explain to Nigerians that, okay, this is where we are. Of course, there was this attempt, but it was spoiled, and that we are putting our house in order. We are trying to address the grievances of Nigerians and all that. Nigerians will move on. But you can see now it's like we are stuck somewhere. And the international community is closely watching. And I think this does not portray us in good light.
So I will put it to you that the defense headquarters should come out and tell us what exactly
Even this evening, we attempted severally to talk to all of them, the defense spokesperson and all, but they are reluctant to talk. And as I said, issue relating to changing government through coup is very, very sensitive. And we understand that they are also trying to exercise some, introspection. They want to be circumspect in what they say. So we will not blame them for, holding some information for us. But then accountability is key to governance. Transparency is very important because it instills confidence in the citizenry, and it also solves fundamental problems around governance, around security, and around the image we project about our dear country.
Malam Hamza, let's leave it there for now and look forward to more updates as the days unfold.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for coming in. Mr. Malam Hamza Idris is Deputy Editorial Director at Media Trust.